For decades, Uganda has opened its borders and its heart to refugees. Here, refugees are given land, allowed to work. They are part of the fabric of Ugandan society.
Uganda has had a responsibility of making sure that when they come, they feel at home, they are treated as human beings from the very beginning, and they become part of the community.
Bosco is a refugee from Burundi, where he trained as a nurse. He works at the Nakia Valley Clinic, caring for his fellow refugees and Ugandans.
My dream really was to become a nurse. I feel if I'm far away from a patient who needs my help, I really feel bad.
The clinic is an example of Uganda's policy of including refugees in government services. At Nyomanzi Primary School, refugee and Ugandan students learn and grow together.
Since the refugees came, which they cannot understand themselves, so they end up communicating using one language, that is English. Now I see it is integrating us. We are all speaking one language, which has united us together.
In Oruchinga, some refugees and Ugandans are running a fish farm. They sell the fish they harvest in the local market. The project helps refugees provide for their families and form lasting friendships along the way.
Umutima wanjye nkuko nabonye iyi nzu nanjye mu gitekerezo cyanjye numvaga yuko nk'umuntu bishobora kongera bigakomeza bigatera imbere.
Despite an influx of over 500,000 South Sudanese refugees over the last year, Ugandans continue to show generosity. Some farmers are giving parts of their own land.
If any refugees come to you, you help them. You give a small one for them. Let us stay together. They are our brothers, they are our sisters.
But this generosity comes at a cost. Each new arrival strains already scarce resources like water, firewood, and food. South Sudan is the fastest growing refugee crisis in the world, with nearly 2 million refugees spread across 6 countries. Uganda and the region are at a breaking point. Humanitarian agencies and the government have received only a fraction of the funding required to provide even basic necessities for refugees and their hosts. The crisis needs member states to honor commitments made as part of last year's New York Declaration for Refugees and Migrants. It needs a comprehensive response, with humanitarians, development actors, and the private sector working together. Uganda is showing solidarity with refugees. It's time for the world to show solidarity with Uganda.